Hello, my loves, and welcome to See Mariani. So today, I just kind of wanted to make a video because I haven't made a video in almost 100 days. But before I get into that and what's going to happen with that, I just wanted to apologize for anyone who was following me for my other content, but I don't think it's something that I need to incorporate into my videos for you guys because it's not something I can give you 100% of. So, I've been doing a lot of thinking on what do I really want to incorporate in my YouTube channel. It's always been good advice. That is what I'm going to go ahead and start doing here on my channel. So this episode today is about privacy. Learning to keep things in your life private. And here's why I think it's so important. Life, your kids, your relationship, these things I think are really important to keep private. One thing about your life that I think you should be keeping private is the type of moves that you make in life. You're changing your job or a move itself or just even a move for your self-improvement, whatever it may be. Everyone is not rooting for you. Okay? I know that is something that we all don't really understand, especially even if you've had friends for many, many years or even family members that you just think are always there for you. They always have your back. They always want your best interest. Let me tell you something. Sometimes you will see through with the little things that they do. And that is completely okay. Everyone that came with you ain't supposed to come with you. Okay? I know that's hard to understand, but let me put it this way. People will always say 100 negative things before they say one positive thing about what could happen. And I've learned that it's because the interest isn't so much into what I've got going on, so about them and what would be more comfortable for them. And I understand, like, at the end of the day, we're all human. We're all trying to just be comfortable ourselves. But when you come to someone with your super happy news or whatever it may be, they're not really looking to root for you. And that is not okay, but in a sense it is. You know why? Because you have the power to remove them out of your life. Once you become an adult, once you get in your own groove, in your own world, you don't have to include nothing, no one in your space that you don't want there. You have boundaries that you put in place. Stick with your boundary because they're important for you and they're important for the person that you are trying to become. Just keep it to yourself. I know it's really important for a lot of girls to have girlfriends or to just like have like a family member or, let's say an aunt or something like that, because I used to be like that. Every move I would make, I would feel the need to just kind of ask. But a lot of times people are placing themselves in your shoes, and I don't think that people really understand what happens when others place themselves in your shoes. You're looking at things from your perspective, not from the person's perspective that's actually asking you the question. And something that, people don't really seem to understand is that you're the one living this life. They're not living this life for you. They're not making these changes for you. You're doing this for yourself. So you need to learn to make your own decisions. I know it's hard because you don't want to mess up, but let me tell you something. Whether you make this decision or someone else makes this decision for you, if it's going to be messed up, it's going to be messed up. It's not going to change just because you went and asked. It's going to be the same outcome because at the end of the day, somebody has to make the choice. And who better to make the choice for your life than you? So that's just something to think about. Have the conversation with yourself first. Journal. Learn your habits. Do these things with yourself first before you run to somebody else to give you some bullshit advice. And I know people try to think like, they're where I want to be. Everybody's journey is different. Nobody's going to take the same route no matter where they go. You might have similarities, but you're never going to take the exact same step. Regardless of the advice people give you, you're the one who's going to make yourself into who you want yourself to be. I've even learned like reading books. It really does help me like center myself. Praying too. People sleep on praying. I don't know why. Like, you need to pray to God. When I have like anxiety about something, or I'm constantly worrying that, like I'm not gonna get that job, or I'm not gonna get whatever it is that I choose to want, I say, all right, Sierra, you're tripping. Come back down, take a deep breath, pray on it, give it to God, let it go. It will figure itself. It's going to be the best for myself, no matter what the outcome may be. So I've learned that I don't need to run to my friends or my mom or my aunt. And I mean, a lot of the times they have some great advice, but they would even tell me, like, this isn't my life, this is yours. You got to figure this shit out. You should want to be confident enough in yourself to know you can make these decisions for yourself. So moving forward, when you decide to have a family, you can help them make the best decisions, and that you really don't need nobody else's opinion on it. You don't. If you're that kind of person who needs somebody's opinion that goddamn bad, girl, get yourself a therapist. They're going to help you work through it. They're not going to give you the answers, and that's something that you can't get from family and friends. Keep your life private. Motivation comes and goes. Dopamine comes and goes. You're not going to feel 100% all the time when you're doing something. Talk about it, be about it kind of a thing. You know what I'm saying? So with your progress, just do what the hell you have to do. You don't need to tell everybody. I am telling you, there is nothing more fulfilling, the excitement that you get, than when you have gotten where you wanted to be, and then you just like pop out and you be like, exciting than that. Like, it's just nothing at the end of the day. You really want to keep those things private and to yourself. Progress is really important, and it's also really important for your self-esteem, because you could be giving your progress out to the wrong person, and they could just, they could be on some negative ish and be like, I don't really see what you see, or tell you some things that you need to tweak that you don't really need to tweak. And then you're gonna go back and you're gonna have less confidence, because you're gonna feel like, well, if they think I should be doing this, maybe I'm not doing enough. And that's not the case. You were doing just fine until you had that conversation. Keep it to yourself. Like, you don't have to share every fucking step. Keep your progress to yourself. The only person your progress is most important to is you anyways at the end of the day, because then you end up giving yourself more problems. Anyways, ladies, that is the end of my video. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. I did not record the end of it because that day my son was just not having it with me talking. So I hope you guys liked it, and hopefully next week I will have another video out for you.